I remembered today. Been a few days where I haven't vlogged. I've had a friend staying over for the weekend, and she's out now, and my husband is on his way back home from the airport, so I just had like a brief moment where I got back to working on some of my new songs, writing, and I was gonna also read, but then I thought of you guys and that I hadn't checked in a while. The book that I've been reading, it's translated to Norwegian by Joseph Nguyen. So sorry for butchering that. Don't believe everything that you think. I'm not sure if like the title is directly. Don't believe everything you think. That's the English title. And what I was thinking of today is he talks about this, like having dreams and ideas birthed out of inspiration versus ideas and plans and dreams birthed out of desperation. And I really appreciated this chapter in the book because I think I definitely did start out like having inspired dreams with making music and all of this, and slowly like goals and ideas would be shaped more by desperation and this feeling of like always being behind, rushing things. If I don't do this now, like it's never gonna happen, and a lot of that negative pressure versus doing something for fun or because regardless of the outcome, like you love doing this, right? And like there's no timeline, there's no deadline in the sense of like if I don't do this now, this will never happen, or you're gonna miss out on great opportunities if you're not like hustling now. Like doing something out of I will do this no matter what. If it takes my lifetime to accomplish this is what I want to do with my time. And it's not so necessarily focused on like an outward result. Although goals can definitely be measurable by outward things or numbers or stats or whatever, birthed from a place of inspiration. The example he gave was someone's writing a book about something that they feel so important that it's really necessary to like get it out to as many people as possible. So because of this, being put on a bestseller list might expose you to more people who would, for example, read this book and have their lives changed in a positive way. And so for that person, the goal that is tied to like numbers can come from a good, positive, inspired place versus, let's say, me as a singer wanting to come on like a billboard top something to feel valuable or to feel finally good enough. That is like a goal out of desperation. So just to like categorize those for me has really helped. And that has been my journey this year of taking back my dreams, readjusting them, reevaluating them, really doing the hard like motivation checks, and also giving myself so much time and space for stillness and like to get out of that like hamster wheel, desperate, like has to happen now, oh my gosh, you're already 10 years behind, like that feeling, to just give myself like peace and see what comes up once the dirt in the water settles, you know. Not my example again from this book, so read it, but that has again like let certain things come to the surface again for me, and that at the end of the day, I am a songwriter. That's how I process my own feelings. That is the easiest way for me to externalize what I'm going through. And I can be a songwriter for myself. Like, no one needs to know, right? Like, being a songwriter doesn't mean you have to become an artist, and that's totally fair. And then there's the aspect of me loving the human connection, performing, communicating with people. So that's okay to have that desire as well. So I'm just trying to navigate like, am I okay with songwriting just for my own therapy self? Yes, but also I know I'm missing another side of it, which is connecting with other people through shared experiences, and just loving the entertainment. Like, I'm allowed to love that as well. But moving forward, I don't want my goals to be falling back into that place of, oh, I need to accomplish this so that I can prove I'm good enough, or finally feel good about myself. Like, I want to know ahead of time. I want to know right now, I am good enough. Just being a human, being who I am, that is good enough. I don't have anything to prove. I can walk away from music and I know I have an amazing life. I have family, friends, I have health. Like, I'm so grateful for those things. So I want to feel fulfilled already, and I want to know that I can have an amazing life without it, which is what I've spent my year like reinforcing my brain. And it's true, but at a certain point, it's very hard for someone who has a certain affinity or drawn to something to push that away. And so, of course, that's what I tried for a long time. And finally, I also had to get back into it for my own soul's sake. But now I'm at the point where I'm deciding to share things again. And the second that you decide to like put your feelings out there for people to scrutinize, it brings up new challenges. And it's been nice and easy to be alone. At least certain parts of it has been really, really safe. And I don't want to lose that feeling when I open up, like the world, basically, to read my journal. and I do think most of the time now, I'm not like thinking too much, oh, I hope that like this many people hear it or notice I'm back online, or I hope I get on this and this playlist. I'm so happy to feel like those things don't matter anymore. Like, what I care about now is making sure I do the best that I can. Like, I'm doing my art, my craft, whatever that looks like for you. I just want to master it. I want to do what I do best. And hopefully then it doesn't matter what the result is. Like, I'll be happy, dying happy. On my tombstone is like, lived a fulfilled life in anonymity. Yeah, that would be amazing. That I'm just proud of something I put out there. And I'm very proud of everything I put out so far anyway. It was just I got caught up, which I think is very normal. So I just want to guard this mindset of following joy, following love, following hope, and doing it for the sake of art, doing it for the love of art, doing it for the love of people, doing it for the love of myself. Like, I love myself enough to want this for me, to be fulfilled. And we are body, mind, and soul, and spirit as well as in there, but at some point you need to take care of every aspect. And for me, my soul is nourished when I'm doing music, at whatever capacity. If it's in the writing process, if it's in the practice process, if it's in this playing on stage, if it's releasing. And now I'm at an interesting intersection where I'm at my branding point in it all. It's a big part of it. This is where I think I've struggled the most, because I'm so easily inspired, easily changing my style, easily wanting to, oh, that's cool, I want to do that. Like we've talked about before about me doing different careers. This happens in music too. I get so easily like, oh my gosh, now I need to be an electronic artist. Now I need to be a rock star. Now I want to just do pop. Now I want to be a folk singer-songwriter. Like I go from like all these extremes all the time, and it's been very hard for me to like know what's me. And this is where I feel like I'm constantly like either sabotaging myself, but also in a good way exploring like what's the most me. I don't have the answer yet. I'm also not wanting to get stuck in like this, I have to figure this out, because no one figures something out by like striving so much. I think what I've proved to myself now is that the more I'm present in my own life and living, those ideas come up, and then it's just to seize those and not to pursue thoughts where I think this is a smart thing to do, or this will show everyone I know, that I'm, yeah. It just doesn't help to like force answers, is what I'm realizing. So the more I'm able to let go, those just answers seem to be just coming on their own. And it's the trust in being quiet, the trust in letting go, the trust in just existing and being and living is where we get our answers. And so I'm like constantly now trying not to fall into old habits, rechecking myself, giving myself time, but also not being scared of coming up with new ideas. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I hope you guys are having a good day, that you're able to take a moment to breathe and just be, and know that is amazing. You are amazing for existing. And we'll check in whenever I feel like I want to check in. See you guys.